Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shuhaddah Binti Umar, and today I'll present about the influence of K-pop among the FKP students. So for the first one is about the introduction. So K-pop or Korean pop is the internationally popular aesthetic-driven, style-bending, trend-setting music genre of the first 21st century. Originating in South Korea, K-pop draws influence from a range of genres like pop, experimental, rock, hip-hop, R&B, electronic, and dance. The variety of influences is so vast there's a K-pop band or performer for the taste. Korean pop and idol culture may seem like a recent emergence, but it's nothing new. The genre started with the Kim sister in the 1950s up till now. So in my research, I gave 3 problem of statement, but in my slide, I will tell you about the 5 of problem statement. The first one is why students got influenced by the K-pop. The second one is does the students take care of their studies well? The third one is did the students manage to do their assignment, which is kind similar to the second one. And the fourth one is students should look all the aspects when they watch K-pop, and students should not watching K-pop as a habit. And the last one is students should watch K-pop for the sake of their mental healthness and not be addicted to K-pop, which is it's quite similar with the fourth one. So for the research question, research objective and question hypothesis. Okay, so the first one is, does the student aware of K-pop and what platform of media they use to watch K-pop? The second one is, the objective is to measure the awareness of K-pop among FKP students. And the last one is the hypothesis, there is significant relationship between K-pop with FKP students. So the second one is, the question is how many times did they spend on K-pop in their daily life, and does the student divide their time to study? The objective is to analyze time management of FKP students between study and K-pop. And the hypothesis is there is a significant difference between genders with K-pop. And the last one is how K-pop help the students release stress and increase their grade of study. The objective is to examine the impact of K-pop to students between good and bad sides of it. And then the last one is about the hypothesis, there is significant differences between social media usage with K-pop. So for the significance of study, the study will be undertaken to find out the influence of K-pop among the FKP students. Benefiting the study are the various sectors as the students, which is the researcher directly looking for the FKP students. Researcher direct recipients of the output of this research are FKP students with special needs, and the influence that benefits the students will be count on the study. So for the literature review, first one is about K-pop. In K-pop, I divide it by 2 parts, which is the first one is the history of K-pop. The history of K-pop is so Taiji and boys melded Western style pop music with lyrics in Korean that went above the beyond the cultural norms and acceptable in popular culture at the time. And just like I said in the first slide, the Kim sister also the first one that be known by others from K-pop culture in old days. And the second one is K-pop in present day. The evolution of K-pop, many will agree, has culminated in the success of the one of the biggest sensations from South Korea of all time, which is BTS. The chart topping set has broken records and stereotypes in both their home country and abroad, making huge strides for the K-pop industries. So the literature review, the influence of K-pop. First one is K-pop can have a significant impact on college students' lifestyle choices from the clothes they wear to the way they style their hair. The second one is most of the K-pop fans condemn racism and even educate the people around them. For example, the Black Lives movement has proved the active participant and support the K-pop community shows towards the events outside their area of interest. And the last one is, even the artists from time to time promote positive ideas and come forward when required. They use their music to spread love and positive vibes. K-pop also helps people and artists come out and show their appreciation for their favorite idols. They make various fan arts, write fan fictions, and even make remixes of their favorite songs. The K-pop fans is very creative, right? Now we will talk about the literature review of the FKP students. Okay, so in the FKP students, I also divide it by two parts, which is the first one is the FKP students' behavior. FKP student consists of 6 theories such as Dakwah Islamic and Management, Akidah and Religion, Communications, Counseling, Human Communication, and Tourism. FKP students have different characteristics for each department for different reasons. However, each student must have the same interests and hobbies. So the second one is the benefit of K-pop among FKP students. The first one is FKP students can lose grip of themselves and obsess their artists. In other cases, young people can find healthy and inspiring messages from the lyrics. If we look beyond the loots and catchy music, K-pop is an inspiring genre. Why? Because the songs are centered around being confident, empowered, and ambitious. These values can be positive in a student's life because they can push them to strive for better. So for the research methodology of this study, first one is research design, which is the generally used quantitative method. The second is study population. Population of the research is the influence of K-pop among the FKP students. The sampling is FKP students, both includes male and female. The research instrument is questionnaire, and the last one is data collection, which is permission from students to involve in their research. So the last one is the conclusion of this research. As the conclusions, this research study about the connection between the students and the influence of K-pop. This is because K-pop got more popular, and most of the K-pop artists, when they do something, the fans will support them and they brought to the student the happiness. So thank you for watching this video.